Hello, everybody, Creepercraft fans and all sorts. This is Con here from Creepercraft, the owner and admin. And a lot of people have been wondering what's up with my permissions and why they're not done. Before, when I had it running off of my PC, I built a permission system. The permission system did not work that I built, even though my YML was saying it was correct and permissions were saying that they were working. They just weren't working. Like I would join the game and it wouldn't even let me build. So I of course decided I was having problems with it or wasn't building it correctly. Even though I checked it over again a couple times after that, made sure my name was actually where I needed it, all sorts of stuff. Well, recently, anybody that may know that's watching this video, I have purchased a online server provider, mainly because I'm going to be moving here soon and I won't be able to keep it up on my PC. And I did want to keep the PC or the server up so everybody could still play along with me when I'm living wherever random place I will be living after I leave here. So I set this up and I paid some amount of money for them to help me with my plugins in case I need help, in case there's like any serious problems. And also they help for general support as well. So of course we had lag problems in the beginning and players couldn't connect. Well, so far that they seems to be fixed. It was a Minecraft thing that night, and it just so happened to happen on the night that I got a dedicated server, so it kind of upset me. Now, mind me, I am a little sick, so I might be coughing, or you might hear me drinking in between to keep liquid in me. But I'm not going to actually show what they've been sending me because my information is inside this, and I don't want my information to get out. But the one thing I have put together is I put together a folder of permissions that I was going to give people. Now here I'm in the game, and actually the person that wanted this video is actually in the game right now. At the moment, he keeps asking for opt and stuff like that. Well, I'm not going to be able to give opt to anybody. FLY to fly. I can't give opt to anybody. We have enough ops anyways. That's just how it's going to be. But I'll give you we'll give some groups out. Let's go through the plugins and okay, so these few of these plugins like better leveling, there's no reason to mess with. Boatmania, multi-world, leaderboards, no swear, Vault, Stargate, and Broadcaster, and Economy, and stuff like that. Locket, things like that. And Mob Arena, definitely, I wouldn't want anybody to have the use of. Mainly because I've crashed the server using Mob Arena wrongly. So, I've already figured out what I did wrong and fixed that problem, obviously. But if I'm offline and then somebody has usage of Mob Arena like that, they do it wrong, they crash it, and what if I don't come on for 3 or 4 days? The server's been crashed for 3 days. Excuse me, I gotta pause it to cough. Which I'm sure anybody could understand, and or at least it should be understandable. And things like Launch Me, I don't want a bunch of portals everywhere. You know what I mean? I don't want a bunch of things like that. Like I like to choose where the portals will be. Now, granted, if you would like a portal somewhere, you could always ask. So the portal will be. I could put the portal in. It would be no problem. I'm working on trying to keep the RAM as clear as possible, mainly because of the amount of stuff that I have on the server. Like there's a lot of stuff that I have on the server, a lot of plugins, and they, it goes really far. So I like things like this, like the portals that cut on only when you click them. That helps for lag, so they're not always on. And I could have them always on, but that will bring down the RAM, so it will lag really bad. And I don't want the server to lag. I want it to be fun for people to come and play and stuff like that. So if you notice they're turning off, obviously, well, I mean, if you know the buttons. What else do I want to say about the plugin permissions? The thing is like Essentials has things in it that I wouldn't mind for people to have, Like, I can place a sign, and it will say, um, and it probably won't spawn them here because, well, I guess I can just do pigs. I think that's how it's done. Yeah. Like, spawn 10 pigs, you know. There are these signs right here that I wouldn't mind people to have certain permissions, but obviously not 10 pigs because they all die at once. That I wouldn't mind for them to have certain permissions to do. That was kind of fun. I'm going to do that again. Just going to continuously kill themselves. That's odd. But I mean, I wouldn't mind you to be able to have the one sign. What is it that you can't? There's a couple of signs that you can't use. Yeah, I think spawn mob is one of them. Game mode, stuff like that. Those signs you can't use, but they help for somebody that wanted to be in the mode like I am. Like me, I'm in. I don't like to be in the mode. See, here's my zombie one to waste my money. I just did that so I could waste my money and just spend a bunch of money and fight them and stuff, and show off the. Let's see what I got the pickaxe, so I'll hit him with the pickaxe. And you can see the critical hit come up. There's also the better leveling. That's what better leveling does. So there's no reason to mess with plugins like that. I don't want you to have. I don't want nobody to have the ability to set spawn for default group. I don't want that ability. I also don't want anybody to have that ability to ban players and stuff like that, because it's not your server. You couldn't have that decision. It's just, I'm sorry. If I want somebody banned, I'll ban them myself, or have other admins ban them. If you would like somebody banned, submit a ticket to me, which is via mail on the server or whatever, and then tell me what's going on, and I'll take a look into it, and then perhaps then I will ban. The reason why I'm doing it this way is because I've banned a fair amount of people, and probably have banned a fair amount of people in the past wrongly. They probably didn't need to be banned. They probably didn't do anything that they didn't need to be banned for. So, you know. So that's, you know, it's important for me to make sure that people are treated right in my server. You know, I don't want nobody to be picked on and bullied. I don't mind PvP, but I don't want bullying. You know what I mean? I don't want somebody to spawn you to you or vice versa and just throw lightning at you or whatever. I ain't giving that ability to nobody. If you don't like it, you can just leave the server and not worry about it. You're not going to get the OP status and have those abilities. It is, it's just how I have to be. But the things that, you know, we can give you are groups, and the groups will have a fair amount of usage in the plugins. And who did this? This is ugly. Oh, lag. I don't know what this is. It's in my way and it's ugly. Upsets me. I have OCD a bit, I think. I really do think I do. I don't know who did. I guess it was just somebody trying to show me that that isn't protected, which I knew it wasn't protected. But you know, that's pretty much it, and I hope everybody has a chance to join and check out the server if you're watching this, to see what the server's like, because you might get a little bit more of a view of it. If you like the new SP. This is the new spawn, by the way. I know last video I showed the new spawn. I figured it would be better right here in front of the spawners and the player market, which I would like to also have set up. Which there is a few players, of course I'm in here, and the admins pretty much at the moment have a spot is what we got. That is all the admins on the server, if anybody would like to know. There was a removal of 2 other admins, and I just had to get rid of them. They didn't respect players. They weren't respecting anybody, and I can't have people not respecting anybody, because it's just what I want. And, you know, it's my server, so that's how it's going to be. Now, I don't mind a little bit of fun and games every now and again, but disrespect is just wrong. You don't disrespect people. But anyways, have a good day, and I hope that this has answered any questions that you may have or may not have.